Hi there, it's Rebecca, and this is Metaphysical Monday. I'm going to give you some interesting information today. I've decided to start a group for free. We're going to meet probably on Wednesday evenings at 7, and we're going to get unstuck and unstoppable because I'm tired of seeing so many depressed people out there freaking out because they can't deal with the fact that we're going through the Great Awakening. They're disoriented, many people, and they want to find like-minded people. A lot of my friends that have done the work on themselves and are very, you would say, enlightened, and they know what's going on in many ways, feel disconnected because everyone's scattered. All the light workers seem to be scattered all over the place, working in certain communities that they were assigned to, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we're being controlled by the divine sending us out there. I do know, though, you don't have to be depressed about it. You don't have to be suffering from anxiety like a lot of my friends are. You don't have to be a victim of the law of accident. You can rise above and connect with your higher self that wants to guide you, direct you, protect you, give you inspiration on a daily basis, and you'll start living more in flow if you connect with like-minded people and you plug in. So that's what I'm going to do. You know, there are two major things you have to really work on in order to free yourself from the matrix. And I've been studying this for decades now because I find it so fascinating. I was born with this hunger and thirst for knowing why we're here and what this is all about. So I've really dug in over the years. It's been decades now of digging into all the different metaphysical schools and mystics and the writings and the teachings to find out what works, what's real. One thing I have learned is you better put your intentions on the good because you don't want to attract that negative stuff that floats around in this three-dimensional world. You can stand up to it, you can free yourself from it, you can neutralize it if you know how. You need techniques. That's why I'm starting this group where we can share with each other maybe experiences that we're having and help each other solve problems in the metaphysical realm. Because once you tap into your higher self, there is always, 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 always a solution, like anti-aging. Look, I've got my LifeWave X39 patch on. Go to the link and check out this company, LifeWaves. Amazing. I know it sounds crazy, but you can put a patch on your body and it will actually rejuvenate you, make you feel better, make you think better. There are some incredible products out there right now, but you need to have an open mind and be receptive to finding the ones that you need that work for you. And this could be one of them because they've worked for a lot of people that I've turned them on to. That's one thing. Another thing is finding that inner peace, that peace that passeth understanding. You're not going to find it if you're always relying on the outer world to satisfy you. You need to go within and realize that everything is within. And if you don't like what's going on in the outer world, you have to change your inner world. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you want to see perfection, change your perception because you have your filters and your perception of what you're seeing right now, all the time. Someone right beside you sees something else. We're all different, but we do tend to, we agree to agree on certain things. Otherwise, our society really would collapse. And, there are always diplomatic ways to approach problematic situations and people. And I think because I was a flight attendant for a major airline for 35 years, working a lot of first class, being a purser all over the world, dealing with different cultures and VIPs and pilots and crew members, you learn that if you want to be effective and have harmony in your experience, you cannot be confrontational. You need to neutralize confrontation to make your point. And sometimes you have to be firm and you have to let people know, but they're not going to listen to you if you're just constantly being a pain in the ass, like some people are. That doesn't get you anywhere. So you need to hone your skills and begin to understand that you do get more results with the right vibration, the right frequency. That's why that book was written many, many years ago by Norman Vincent Peale, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Well, he got it down. He knew there was kind of a science to it. What you give out is what you get back. If you want to spew out all kinds of negative garbage all day long and be angry and mean and miserable, it's going to come back. I mean, we might even be living in a time where karma could be very, very instantaneous. In other words, I mean, we see these videos where somebody lashes out at someone and something bad happens to them right away. It's not good. You're only hurting yourself when you get angry at other people. You need to learn to forgive. That's a biggie. You need to learn to go to that place where there are no problems to solve problems. You need to trust that only good things are coming your way. How do you do that? Well, you got to dig in and you got to have a belief that there really is a higher intelligence, a God that is good, it's loving, and it wants you to thrive because you came here for a purpose. And once you understand that and you find your purpose. Now, many people haven't found their purpose yet. I hear it all the time. They're just kind of going around in circles, keeping themselves busy doing nothing. When the reality is, they would be much happier if they had a passion for something and they wanted to explore it more deeply. It could be anything. It could be butterflies, it could be travel, it could be gardening, it could be like me, I'm into metaphysics. I just want to know as much as I can learn while I'm here and try to relay the messages that I get that have helped me so much in my life. Because once you understand that you don't have to be afraid of your body, you don't have to be afraid of old age, you don't have to be afraid of people, and you can express yourself once you find your voice and you learn that you don't even care if people want to listen to you. You just don't, because you realize it doesn't matter. Nothing is either good nor bad. It's your thinking that makes it so. Shakespeare. Mary Baker Eddy put that in the beginning of her book. The metaphysical teachers are the ones that have had the breakthroughs. They see things from a different level of consciousness. You can do it too. That's the amazing thing about seekers, that when they find that, oh my God, it was always within me, I just couldn't see it, and they have that big aha moment, that's when things start to get really interesting and fun. So stand by for more information about this open Zoom call that we'll be doing starting in June, probably, where you can come on board and see what's happening and help, support each other. And I will be talking to you soon about it. Go to my website, rebeccatripp.com, also, because it will be posted there and we'll talk more about it later.